Captain Titus. The Orks have massacred the Forge World's forces. And they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orks. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machines.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. What, do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orks.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the game that we're going to be playing today, which is Warhammer 40K Space Marine. Arguably one of the better, and maybe to some, the best Warhammer 40K game there is. I've actually played this game a lot of times. I've done a review on Kanoa Reviews, and I've also done a long play of it on the Game Archivist. But I realized I've never actually played it on the Kanoa channel. So, seeing as that I'm more recently doing videos on sort of like older and forgotten games. Not that this is a forgotten game, but this game already is almost 12 years old. So there might be a generation that has never played or heard of this game before. And actually for this series of like more forgotten or like indie games or stuff, I don't really have a name. Do you guys maybe can come up with the name for this series that we do, where we, you know, tackle more unknown games, maybe like indie gems, or not that the games are really indie games, but, you know, forgotten gems or something like that? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, this might arguably be, as I said before, to some their favorite Warhammer 40K game, and I think for me that is the case. I also do love Warhammer Gladius, but many of the Warhammer 40K games are, of course, strategy games. Let's see, stun, and then finishers. But not many of the games are first-person shooters or third-person action games, and this is the exception to that. And it actually had quite a big budget, so it definitely feels AAA in its presentation. It's also pretty epic in scale, and you'll be fighting more than just orcs.
Space Marine!
In that sense, I definitely think this is a great game for beginners who want to get into the Warhammer 40K world, but don't know where to begin. Something like Gladius, for example, has quite the learning curve.
Come and get me, Space Marine!
Oh, well, that was a little bit glitchy. But it has quite the learning curve, and there are a lot of like different factions and units where you won't know really what's happening if you're not familiar with it. However, since this mostly focuses on a smaller conflict within the actual universe, it is very easy to understand the rules and the factions if you're not very familiar with it. Space Hulk is, for example, another game that really is not that good for beginners. You'll probably have more questions than answers if you play that for the very first time. There we go. Also playing as the Ultramarines that I think is fun, or the Ultra Smurfs, as some like to call them. They actually get quite a bit of hate because they're always sort of like the goody two-shoes within the Warhammer universe. Though Blood Ravens and Angels, of course, also are well known because of Dawn of War. Probably Dawn of War is considered by more people to be the best Warhammer 40K game. But I'm not much of a strategy gamer myself. And if you were wondering, am I very excited for Space Marine 2? Absolutely. I cannot wait. Like I said, this game is 12 years old. I want to see what they can do with the technology of today. Space Marine! Alright.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned Orks shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Look at this, people. Look at the scale. Again, great voice acting, great visuals. I believe this is made on the Unreal Engine 3, which that's also why it kind of reminds me of something like Gears of War. But I think so, or I hope Space Marine 2 is on the Unreal Engine 5 to keep that that ritual going. Yeah, these are... Oh! Oh, there the ship crashes. They might be luring me into a trap.
Evacuate in orderly fashion.
When did humans get so big? Get the bus!
Looks like we got some dead Imperial Guard here. I do love the Imperial Guard very much. I think they're very awesome. Which Dark Tide also looks cool, but I'm afraid it will focus more on a small scale battle.
This way, boys.
I'm gonna kill him!
There we go. Now this packs a punch. I know that purists are not that happy with how sort of like quickly and flimsy the bolter feels here, but it's fine. I actually think that the best representation of a bolter in a video game might be the Arma 3 mod. The bolter can absolutely do devastating damage there. And still doesn't even really represent the raw power it has, because of course every shot fired
Destroy them!
is like a rocket going off, meaning that one or two are enough to flatten a building. You need more than that in Arma 3, but you can flatten all the buildings with just a bolter.
Kill the Space Marines! Get the Space Marine!
Again, the action feels very meaty and very satisfying. There's a lot of weapons available as well. Melee weapons, even if that's more your thing. Lots of cool finishers. Yeah, I do think this is my favorite Warhammer 40K game. Though again, it also depends on what I want to play. If I want more grand strategy, I'll play Gladius. And otherwise, I'll play this. Dawn of War, also fun, but a little bit too old school for me. which is ironic because I'm only playing old school. But again, I'm not really very much into old school RTSs. Let's actually do a finisher. Oh, he keeps going.
Leandros. Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
Don't you drop that helmet. It sounds weird, but I actually prefer the Space Marines with helmet. I think that the helmet looks awesome. Very much the shape inspired by, like, helmets from Greek armies or even, like, the gladiators. I mean, there's a lot of Greek, ancient Greek symbolism to be found in Warhammer 40K.
We make for the defense cannon, Captain?
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Are we going into the trenches?
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Oh, we got fellow Imperial Guard. Oh no, he died! I mean, that's what they do, but you know.
Kill everything in that bunker!
Oh my god. Oh, look at this! Look at this battle. For the Emperor! Oh, there we got the last guns. Beautiful. Have no fear. The Ultramarines are here. Oh, look at them all. So cute. Come on. You can kill 2 orcs, can you not? There we go.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, Guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, Guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonas, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
All right.
My lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Thank you, soldier. Carry on. That's always my thing, though, that the Space Marines are so rare in, like, the Warhammer 40K universe and lore that most Imperial Guard will never see one during their military career. But when you look at the games, it's like Space Marines are the most common thing in the universe because everything revolves around them almost. There's a few games that don't focus on them, but that's more the exception. Oh my god, look at all these Imperial Guard here laying dead.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs, and they fight on.
Only in death does duty end.
What? No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a Space Marine before the end.
God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight in your name.
See? I love this game is so detailed. I love it. It's so good. I really wish we had more games like this. I don't think it's sold very well. That's why we probably never got a game like this. And like I said, there was quite a bit of budget behind this. I actually have this on Xbox 360 as well, and I remember picking it up for like $10 or maybe even less in like the budget corner, like maybe even in the same year that it came out.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
I see it.
Quotas must be met. Despite alien incursion, delinquency is an affront.
Oh, another group.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some Orks for you.
How nice.
The Orks have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical Ork behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the Ork during our jump to the surface.
That was the Ork ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
So here we go. Now we actually have a proper melee weapon.
Kill every last one of them!
Oh, and it's so satisfying to use people. You have no idea. I wonder if there are 40K fans out there that don't like this game. Maybe some of the purists, where they got some of the lore wrong, or some of like the nitpicky details. But this game is fun for both Warhammer fans and none, which is very rare. Oh God! If that doesn't put a smile to your face, I don't know what does. And it's so important, too, for an action game or a shooter that the action feels good. Because, you know, that is what you'll be doing most in the game. And this action is just so meaty, so visceral, so punchy. Love it.
Target that squid!
Oh, they're screwed. Alright, keep our eyes peeled for more of those little critters. Yep, I hear them. Again, like I said, in many ways this reminds me of Gears of War, where in Gears of War they even, I think maybe already in the second game, they had enemies like that too.
Look out, dropship!
This doesn't have a cover mechanic though, obviously, because the Space Marine never takes cover. Grenades.
They never stop. Run for it! Kill them all!
Alright. Let's reinforce these Imperial Guard units. I'm actually low on ammo. There we go. Beautiful. Grenades. Oh. Lots of targets. I think it depicts the hardness of the Warhammer 40K very well.
Dropship incoming!
I see him. I have to change weapons pretty soon. I'm low on ammo. Pistol isn't very ideal. Time for the chainsaw! Again, even the chainsaw, or the chainsword was kind of, you know, stolen in Gears of War, where they had the chain guns linked to their, or the chainsaw linked to their guns. So, Warhammer 40K inspires a lot of media. I mean, StarCraft is also very much inspired by this. Oh wow, it took a lot of damage there. There we go. Oh, we need to do a button prompt. There we go, and our health is back.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
He's like, what? There's no way. I thought they were legends.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in.
Oh yeah, this detail is so cool too, that if you go beside them, they'll salute. Like I said, they didn't have to do this, but they do. Carry on, soldiers! Carry on!
Their position, hold the line, and stay alive. Aye, Lieutenant. Thank the Emperor. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Where are they all coming from? Here comes another wave. Supply post 9, report your situation immediately. We found the source of the explosion, sir.
Where are we heading, Lieutenant? Okay, she was a little confused herself.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajacis. But that was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Alright, get to the front line. Look at how massive this is. Love it so much. Got some artillery over here.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Oh dear. Fury time! Maybe a little bit overkill for this group, but whatever. Oh, more incoming. Ooh, beautiful. Herb stomp. Oh, she actually fought with us. Well done, Lieutenant. Oh god. The friendly eye is not always very competent. Oh wow. Oh, they got devastated. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hell yeah. Again, people, if you have not played this game and you're into Warhammer 40K, you need to experience this game.
The Orks hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
Oh, okay. It automatically drops it. Great.
The Orks took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun. It's the Space Marines.
The one thing, though, that I always make a mistake in this game is, since it reminds me so much of the look and feel of Gears of War, is that when I reload, I tap the reload button again to do, like, the active reload. But this game does not have that.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
Look at that. We actually now got a sniper. Very nice.
That's where the Orks breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
I think visually it's also still very pleasing. Like, even though this game is almost 12 years...
Back to the command post, Captain. Good luck.
Thank you. Like, almost 12 years old. It still holds up. Maybe the one thing you could criticize, but I guess that's the thing with Warhammer, is that the environments are not that varied in terms of, like, look and feel. It's all just kind of like this brown and gray mess.
Orks on the high ground.
Oh, wait. We have this now. Beautiful. Come on. They actually do a pretty good job as well of moving, like not being actually stationary. Where we're heading? I could do another Fury. There are no enemies to do it on.
Space Marines to kill! Smash those!
Wow, that was a powerful grenade. Jeez.
Space Marines! It's the Space
Shall I do my fury on these little critters? Yeah, I figured it was a trap. A lot of explosives here.
Rush the Space Marines!
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Space Marines!
Oh no, you don't.
Kill an orc!
This is it. Bring it, greenskins. There are some bonus collectibles that you can collect as well, but it's even if you do a new game, it doesn't reset them. So if you found them once, like, you cannot really find them again. I don't know if there are like different profiles, but
There must be powering Ork contraptions across the battlefield.
Oh, what's this?
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Ooh, jump back time. Oh yeah. Oops.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the Orks down here.
Again, what's so good about this game is every 5 or 10 minutes it offers something new. Like either a new enemy type, a new weapon, new piece of equipment.
Space Marines to kill!
Well, okay, that was a little bit of a strange landing, but it worked out in the end. Bam! There we go. Just barging in, boys. Let's actually take care of those rocket troops. Yeah, you. Good thing too is that it stuns them actually, so I can immediately do a finisher and get some health back. Whoops. Okay. I'm just finishing them off regularly. There we go.
It's a fight now! Space Marine!
Space Marine! Oh, gotta go even higher. Again, the fact that you also now have a jump pack, and these are only just sections, so you won't have them for the rest of the game. But the fact that you also now can like go so high vertically really shows that the level design is very well done. Oh my god! Well, that made up for my terrible landing just a moment ago. I can also do Fury again. But I thinned out this herd quite a bit, so not worth it. Where are you running to, boy? That is a bad idea to land there. We'll do that old school.
No room for that jump pack, Captain.
So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Only sections.
Right into the gun fortress.
Alright guys, this continues over here without a jump pack. This is also where I'm going to end the video. If you do want to see more of this game, let me know in the comments down below. I love this, so I love to continue this as well. It's very, very awesome. Again, if you are a Warhammer 40K fan and you've never played this, what are you waiting for? Go get this. I think it's available on Steam, and probably also for a very good price. And have a fantastic time with this game. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.